Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I clean my brushes. These aren't all my brushes, but they're most of them. Most of the ones that I use almost like every time I make a video. So I'm going to show you guys how I clean them. I like to start off first with all the face brushes. So I've already separated them. I have like eyes and concealers and it's all over the place. But what I do want to go over the ingredients is that you do need nasty brushes, and nasty brushes don't have to be from like a day. Like, I mean, like you haven't washed them in like weeks. I recommend doing this maybe like every 2 weeks or a week, depending on how often you do wear your makeup, just because like this is my foundation brush and this is pretty dirty. Like, look at that. And the reason why you want to make sure that you keep your brushes extremely clean, especially the face ones, is because this can actually cause acne and breakouts and all of the unwanted stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by making the mixture. So to be honest, I don't actually have a mixture. I'm just going to drizzle some up in here. So just like that. I like to cover like the whole pan just because I know that my face brushes do take up most of the soap. And then I'm going to go ahead and take some olive oil. Just like that. And the reason why I like this mixture is because, one, the soap disinfects, and the olive oil is extra, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's very like careful on your brushes. Like, it doesn't really damage your brushes, and I feel like my brushes have lasted me for the longest. I actually have some from like 2013. Let me pull one out. Like these ones have done me justice like all throughout high school. And I feel like, yeah, when I wash them with this mixture, they do last a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and prep these bad boys by adding water to them. But I'm only going to show you guys 2 at a time. Now you can see why running water is extremely important. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you actually get, oh, my bad. You don't want to wet the whole brush thing. What you want to do is you want to really get in there inside the bristles, because that's where all your makeup really hides. If you're a person like me that likes to swivel around their makeup. But yes, 100% you do want to avoid wetting this, just because the glue will start to unstick. I don't know why I did it. I think it's because I'm holding the camera and it's kind of awkward. But just go ahead and wet all of those just like that. Now that I have that mixture already in there, what I'm gonna do is get a plate. I forgot to mention this, but I am using a plate just so I can keep the brush is not soaking everywhere. I'm going to take this very fluffy brush, and it is damped with a bunch of water, and I'm only going to dip like the tip of it. But this one is okay because I'm actually going to try to swirl this one around. And I'm going to use my hand, making sure that these ones don't get wet. But I am going to use my hand just like this. I like to use my hands instead of using like those what are those things called, like those makeup pads, just because I feel like I can really get in there. And as you can see, like, look how white it's already getting, and the water is disgusting, although it is a really pretty color, but it's nasty. Yeah, you just want to keep on going in, really stripping all that makeup off of it. And then I'm going to show you guys how I rinse it. So you still want to make sure that you're like playing around with the brushes, like with your hands, like really trying to get in there. And you'll see, like, instantly the water's already running kind of clear. I mean, there's just a little bit of leftover soap, but I feel like the oil does give it like its own little treatment as well. And once you're done rinsing this, you're going to want to go ahead and dry it facing up. So you're going to want to dry it like this. And the most important thing that you want to do is go ahead and go like this. That way it dries upwards like that. And that way when you're ready to use it, it's just going to go ahead and loosen up. Because you don't want to leave it like that, because that can actually stay like that. But you can see, like, the soap is all in there. I don't know if you can see, like it looks pale, but it's still got a lot of soap in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish rinsing that off. So here I want to show you guys how white I got my face brushes to look. Now mind you, this is I believe it is a Wet n Wild. Yes, it's a Wet n Wild brush. Comparing it to this contour brush, which does no justice, and it's a Wet n Wild one, and you can just see how I still have my contour powder on these ones, and you almost feel like it's impossible to clean these, and you might think, oh, that's just the design, but I guarantee you mixing it with this mixture seriously lightens up any brush. It even brought this color back to life. It was kind of like a dusty mauve pink, or like a I don't know how to explain it, but now it's like a hot pink, almost red. And this brush too, this brush I always use it. Now this one does have a weird style to it. It's brown synthetic hair with white tips, but I did bring it back to life, and mind you, not this MAC brush. So you want to make sure that you do keep the form on these ones, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I'm going to get these bad boys to brighten up.
Even when you're angry, even when I'm cold, don't you ever leave me, don't leave me alone, don't leave me
alone. So these ones are just leaking the juice, the foundation and powders and all that I've used, but I mean, look at how white I got these brushes. Like, that is amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and proceed with all my other nasty looking brushes, just to make sure that I ensure a nice, happy, clean, clear face. So this is the finished product. I like to lay them out in the sun just for a quicker dry. That way I can go ahead and use them right away. But this is what I mean by air. Just make sure that you don't live in the hood so nobody jacks your brushes. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.